You have clicked on first layer corners. In the previous tutorial, I showed you how to build the cross, so you should have that already. If not, I suggest that you go back and learn how to build the cross first. In this one, what we're going to learn how to do is complete this first layer. So we've already got the cross on the first layer. Now we need to put in these corner pieces. And what it's going to look like when we're done is just like this. So we've got our cross and now we've put in these corner pieces. And there's a little bit of complications you can run into, but we are going to work through them together and get you to solve this first cross, or this first layer. So what you want to do is you want to find pieces that have white, because we are using the white face as our bottom, and that is part of what we're building. So any pieces with white will be relevant to what we're building today. And ideally what you want to do is find a piece, they will be corner pieces like this, that have white on them that aren't showing on the upside like this. So we're not looking for this one yet. Ideally what we're looking for is ones like this, where the white is coming out this side or this side. So what we want to do is we want to find one. So I'm going to use this one here. This is the red, green, and white. And you want to have the piece that's white, the side that's white, to be on the side, so not in front of you. So on this case, it's on the right side. If I was using this case, I would keep this on the left side. So it wouldn't be here. If it was here, I would move and put it on the left. But we're going to use this red one, for example, first. So you take a look at the front color, which is red. Now we know this is the orange side because the centerpiece never moves. What we want to do is match this red with its red side. So we move the bottom until that is. So now they are diagonal and they're the same color. What we want to do is insert this into here without destroying any of our cross. And it's a little tiny 3-move algorithm, very simple to remember. And this is only relevant if we are putting it in from the right side. I will go through the left side afterwards. So the algorithm for this is, if the piece is on the right side and you're holding it on the right side, we're going to be using the R move and the U move. And you want to hold the cube like this, and you want to do R, U, R prime. As you can see, that put it in there. I'm going to show you that again, but we're going to track it this time. As you can see, our R move moves it to the back over here. Our U move moves it closer to us again, matching it up with this, and then our R prime puts it in place. Now we're going to try it on the left. So here I can see that we have another piece. This is white, red, and blue. So again, we want the white to be on the side of us. So this is incorrect. We want the white to be on the left side. So now we're going to insert it on the left side. So again, this is not correct because we want the front color to match up with its center color. So this is green, that's orange, that's blue, and this is red. Of course, we just put this one in here. So we're going to complete this whole side. So we're going to do the same thing but mirrored on this side. So you want this white to be sticking out that side if you're doing it from the left. And we're going to hold the cube. And we're going to be doing an L move and a U move. And the algorithm for this is L prime, U prime, L. And as you can see, it put it in. I'm going to show you again, but this time we're going to track the piece so you understand how this algorithm works. First, our L prime move moves the piece back here. Our U prime move moves it back towards us, matching it up with this piece. And then our L move puts it in place, as you can see. So we're going to go through this again. Here's an orange piece with the white and the green. So because this is the yellow is on the side and not on top, that's what we're looking for. We're going to put this on the side, which it is, and we're going to look at the front color, which is orange. And we want the orange to be matched up with the orange side. And we're going to do that algorithm again. We're going to go L prime, U prime, L. And as you can see, that is now in place. So now we just have one more. But here's the case I said that we are not looking for. We do look for this case if we can't see one that's on the side. So what we want to do is move this. If it's got white on top, we want to move that over a section that's not been filled in yet. So this one's been filled in because we just filled that in. So we don't want this to be over top of this. We don't want it to be over top of this one because that one's put in. And we don't want this piece to be over top of this one either because we put that in. So we need to use an empty slot. And in every case that you have a corner piece with white on it in a top layer that has white facing towards the roof, you want to perform this algorithm, which is very similar to inserting it on the right side. And you want to hold it on the right side, and we're going to be doing R moves and U moves. And the algorithm for this is R, U2, R prime. As you can see, it is now in the top layer and it is poking out the side now and not up top. So what I'm going to do is go over that again, but I'm going to show you how it works so you can have an understanding of how the algorithm moves pieces around the cube. So we go R, which moves it over here, U2, which puts it over here, which allows us to go R prime and put this back without destroying this and putting it back up top. Now that this is, the white is no longer on top, we can put this over its color by looking at the front color and matching it up with its center and completing the algorithm, R, U, R prime. And that successfully put in our top layer. If you come to a case like this where you can't find any pieces in the top layer in the corners that have white on them, and you can see that they are in the bottom layer but they're not spun properly, you need to get them into the top layer first in order to get them into here spun properly. So what you want to do is, if you have one like this, I want you to put the white, the side that's white, on the side again, just like we would if it was on the top, and I want you to perform the exact same algorithm as if we were to put it in the bottom. So you have the piece on the bottom, and you put the white facing out the right if it's on the right side, and if you had one on the left, you would have that facing out the left side. But I want you to perform the same algorithm if it's performed on the right side by going R, U, R prime. The exact same algorithm, but now it's in the top layer. And as you can see, the white is poking out the side. So we put this blue over its blue center and we complete that algorithm one more time. R, U, R prime. As you can see, it's put it in there. So what do we do if it's on the left side? Well, we're going to hold it on the left side and we're going to do that same algorithm as if we were to insert it from the top to the bottom. We're going to go L prime, U prime, L. Now you can see that it's in the top layer and the white is poking out the side. So now we put its front color over its center color and we complete the algorithm again. L prime, U prime, L. And as you can see, it puts it in there. Now, just in case you didn't complete it properly and you did something backwards where you completed the algorithm with the white facing you by going R, U, R prime, and you can see that the white is on top and that is not the configuration we want in order to insert it into the bottom, well then we have to flip it like we did before by placing this over a slot that's unused. So as we can see, these three are filled in, which means that this is the only one we can use. So we put that piece over the empty slot and we go R, 2U, R prime. And as you can see, it's put in the top layer still, and the white is no longer on top. So now we take the front color and we put it over its center and complete the algorithm one more time. R, U, R prime. So hopefully by now you have finished your first layer of the cube. As you can see, we solve the cube layer by layer, and it's probably different than how you thought before you were watching this, because when I first learned, I thought that we solve it face by face, and that's not the case at all. It's a layer by layer puzzle. So now that you've got this done, we're going to put in these edge pieces next to these right in here. And that's in our next video tutorial. So please click anywhere on the page, go back to the home page, and click on Second Layer Edges.